ಬಾಟ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟು ಒಂದು ಬಾಟ್ಲಿ.
The evening sun cast a golden glow over the serene landscapes of Coorg as we made our way from Abbey Falls to Raja's Seat. The cascading waters of the fall were still fresh in our minds, their rhythmic roar now replaced by the peaceful rustle of evening breeze. Raja's Seat is perched atop a hill in Madikeri, the capital of Coorg. It overlooks the lush green valley and cliffs of the Western Ghats. The area features a beautiful pavilion made of brick and mortar, surrounded by well-maintained gardens filled with vibrant seasonal flowers and fountains. The name Raja's Seat translates to Seat of the King. It is believed that the king of Karugu, which is Coorg, used to visit this spot to enjoy the sunset and the mesmerizing view of the valley below. Today, it is a popular tourist destination, especially during sunrise and sunset. The sunset and the mist were the crown jewels of our visit. The mist began to build as the sun dipped behind the hills, casting a warm amber light across the valley. The experience left us with a sense of tranquility, making Raja's Seat a perfect culmination of our day's adventures. And so, we left to rest for the night. The night took its turn to give us rest as the forest breathed under the soft glow of a radiant full moon. The chirping of crickets, the cracking of sticks in the fire, and the hooting of distant owls blended harmoniously. Each sound seemed to fit perfectly, creating a melody only nature could compose. I got woken up by the serene calmness of the surroundings. When I stepped out, I inhaled the fresh, earthy scent of the morning dew that filled the air. The birds chirped melodiously from the dense vegetation. Their joyful songs were occasionally accompanied by the soft bleating of nearby herd of sheep. Everywhere the eye could see, there was an explosion of green. Trees stood proudly with their branches heavy with leaves, and so were the creepers. We began our journey towards the Namdroling Monastery, popularly referred to as the Golden Temple, situated at Bailakuppe. The clouds began to part and the sunlight broke through, illuminating the landscape. The journey itself had been a blessing, and the destination promised to be even more extraordinary. The Golden Temple in Coorg, also known as the Namdroling Monastery, is one of the largest Tibetan Buddhist monasteries in India. It is located in Bailakuppe, a small town in Coorg. Founded in 1963 by Drubang Padmanabh Rinpoche, a revered Tibetan spiritual leader and the 11th throne holder of the Paleo lineage of the Nyingma tradition. Bailakuppe was established as a Tibetan refugee settlement following the Chinese invasion of Tibet in 1959. The Indian government granted land to Tibetan refugees, leading to the establishment of several monasteries, with Namdroling being the most prominent. The monastery is famous for its elaborate Tibetan-style architecture, vibrant colors, and intricate designs. The temple walls are adorned with murals depicting Buddhist mythology and teachings, creating a visually stunning spiritual environment. The monastery serves as a center for Tibetan Buddhist studies and meditation, attracting students and monks from around the world. It has also become a popular destination for tourists and spiritual seekers due to its peaceful ambience and cultural richness. The carving patterns into wooden and metal elements, the rhythm of the tools, the scent of wooden shavings, and the vibrant colors of natural dyes blend into a symphony of creation. These handcrafted treasures are more than artifacts. They are symbols of the monks' dedication to preserving their heritage. Visitors who come to the monastery often marvel at these works, feeling a deep connection to the timeless values they represent. The following morning, we left for Mandalapatti to get stoked by the breathtaking views of the Western Ghats. Mandalapatti is approximately 25 kilometers from Madikeri town. There are various trekking trails leading to Mandalapatti, providing an adventurous experience. However, for those who prefer less strenuous activity, a jeep ride to the top is available, offering a thrilling off-road experience. We booked a jeep for 2,500 rupees due to the treacherous path, which made us leave our car behind.
Okay, so we are in the jeep. That's Niyaz, that's Rahul, that's Shiva, that's Krishna, and that's Vish. See, this is Vish, Vish the Weekender. Remember him.
The morning air mixed with mist was crisp, and we were hurrying to reach the peak before the sunrise. The road to Mandalapatti was smooth at first, lined with coffee plantations and dense forests, but soon the real adventure began. With each twist and turn, the path became narrower, the ascent steeper, and the bumps more pronounced. But these off-road jeeps, with sturdy frames built to tackle the challenging terrain. All we could hear was a bunch of diesel engines raging and competing with time to reach their destination. Eventually, the surroundings began to light up, revealing the hidden beauty. We had to go through a thorough check by the forest authorities. Strict no plastic checks showed their commitment to preserving the pristine beauty of the place. Once cleared, we resumed the journey, bouncing over the rocky path. As we ascended, the horizon began to change as the sunlight of dawn crept over the peaks. In that quiet moment, it was as if the world held its breath. Though no wildlife appeared to greet us, the land itself seemed alive. Beneath the arch on mountains high, the dawn awakened in the sky. With hues of gold and crimson bright, it bathed the peaks in the morning light. In awe we stood, both still and small, embraced by nature's mighty call. A fleeting moment, vast yet near, a place where hearts could shed their fear. Racing on slopes, roaring on ascents, swiftly moved our vehicle, popping the stones under the tires. Everything was slowly coming to an end as we walked the final stretch. As we left behind the forest trails and ascended further, the terrain began to open up, revealing the breathtaking panoramic views of the landscape. The wind grew stronger, proclaiming its authority over everything. And there it was, the reason for our visit to Coorg, and we were living it. The journey down from the hill station was a bittersweet descent, like stepping out of a cherished dream. The long road home stretched ahead, but there was no urgency in our return. One of us suggested why not make a journey into the past by visiting the Mysore Palace. Mysore Palace, also known as Ambavilas Palace, is a historical and architectural marvel located in Mysore, Karnataka, India. Its history is intertwined with the Wadayar dynasty, which ruled the kingdom of Mysore for several centuries. The first palace at the site was built in 1399 by the Wadayar kings when Mysore became their capital. However, this place was a modest wooden structure. It is being said that the wooden palace was burnt down during a wedding ceremony in 1897. The Wadayars decided to rebuild the palace in a grander style. The current structure was commissioned by Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadayar IV and was designed by British architect Henry Irwin. The construction of the new palace began in 1897 and was completed in 1912. The palace was built in the Indo-Saracenic architectural style, blending elements of Hindu, Muslim, Rajput and Gothic styles. The materials used included fine granite and marble. The intricate interiors feature stainless glass, mosaic tiles and elaborate woodwork. The Darbar Hall is a grand hall used for royal ceremonies and public addresses. The Mysore Palace is one of the most visited tourist attractions in India, second only to the Taj Mahal. It symbolizes the grandeur of the Vodayar dynasty and is a testament to the architectural and cultural achievements of the region. The soaring ceilings are adorned with glittering chandeliers and stupendously carved wood, while the walls tell tales of the resonant voices of kings and ministers. The Mysore Palace is more than a building. It is a living chronicle of the Vodayars. If you close your eyes and listen, the palace seems to hum with the echoes of history, a song of kings and queens, of celebrations and conquests, and of an enduring legacy that continues to inspire. As we stepped out of the Mysore Palace, a lingering sense of awe accompanied us, as though the grandeur of the palace had imprinted itself on our hearts. It was the time to return, but when we looked back and recalled the places we visited in such a short time, the variations of time we got exposed to had renewed us, and we will carry this feeling forever.